guys. It is Wednesday, the 14th of August. Welcome to TDA, the day after, your favorite news platform and the home of popular culture as defined by the culture. There's only two of us in the room. It's just me and Brent. Margs is running late. Emmanuel done cancelled on me. So here we are. But as always, your favorite shade queen, my own royalty.
Good morning, good morning. I see that you've gone back to your normal intro.
Yeah, I did that yesterday as well. Do you know what it is? I just haven't really sat down. Remember I told you I had a dream of what it should have been?
Well, I'll be hearing about your dreams.
Okay.
That's
crazy. We're getting shut up in the dreams and it's crazy. Yeah, it hasn't come back to me.
Okay.
So,
you did say that you got a name, but then it slipped out to your memory.
Yeah, I did. So when I slept, well, I got a name in my sleep.
Yeah.
And then I woke up, but I didn't reflect on it. I didn't think about it quick enough, so it's gone now. But I'm sure it will come back.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
I'm sure it'll come back.
All right. Good morning, everybody in the chat. Good morning, Babiel. Good morning, Timmy. Good morning, Christy. Good morning, Davina. Good morning, Carrie Ann. Good morning, Amy Snowcloak. Good morning, Yvette. Good morning, Easy Bambino. Good morning, Abby. Apia. Good morning, Paul. Wow. I have an art announcement to tell or share with the community. I've already passed it on to a couple people that I know are artists within the community. And let me see if I still have it. How was your day yesterday?
How was my day? Oh, I had a good day.
No trouble.
No, not at all, actually. It was actually a lovely day for the reasons I can't say. You know, it's just like a cute day.
Yeah.
It's cute conversations. Cute.
Yeah.
That kind of vibe. And I was back at the gym yesterday as well. Ciao. I say back. Last time I was there was Thursday. I was going to go to the gym when I was in Manchester. I want to see what my gym looks like in Manchester. I've heard it's really nice.
Yeah.
But I just didn't make it.
Yeah. What gym do you go to?
Huh?
What gym do you go to? You said your gym in Manchester.
I go to Bannatyne.
What's that? Ballantyne?
Bannatyne.
Bannatyne.
Bannatyne. Can we question it? Yeah, Bannatyne.
Ballingtyne.
Bannatyne.
Bannatyne, okay.
Bannatyne.
Tyne. Oh, Bannatyne.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a spa company.
Yeah, but you know that when it's like a health club.
How much do you pay per month for that? A health club?
Well, I've got discount from medical insurance, so I pay like £55.
Oh, wow.
But the other people that go there pay more, and I don't think they get their money's worth.
You probably go to the classes and stuff, innit?
Yes. It's my favourite part. That's why I get birthday songs sung to me and balloons and bottles of wine and whatnot, because I built a community there.
You have a pool and a spa.
Yeah, but I don't like the one at the branch I currently go to.
Okay.
A few of our listeners have seen me there. Big up y'all. But I don't like the current. So when I lived in Orpington, I prefer the Orpington branch.
Yeah.
It was just a lot nicer. Then I'd use the spa and stuff once in a while.
Yeah.
But the thing with spas, it's just like it's a lot of work, you know. Because obviously when I go to the gym, I just come home, shower up, get moving. When I go to the spa, like I've got to like rinse first. Then I only really use the steam room and the sauna. Jacuzzis, sorry, ladies, don't be in a jacuzzi. It gives you thrush. Been there before, never again.
What's thrush?
It's a yeast infection.
Okay.
Oh, it's the worst thing ever. I had it when I had chickenpox. I don't know what the correlation is. I wanted to die. Anyways, so with the spa, it's just a lot of stuff. You mean you got to pack your swimwear? And I hate packing. So then I've got to pack like, my shower stuff and it's just long. For the first time though, actually, ever in history, when I went to Manchester, I came back home and I unpacked straight away. My man couldn't believe it. He was shocked. Like I never unpack. I hate unpacking. I hate packing, but the only thing I hate more than packing is unpacking.
Sorry, hold up. So, this, and I actually love this picture.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
That is very beautiful.
I would have this on a hoodie or a t-shirt.
I can see you doing that.
Yeah, Daniela has That's not something like I said, Daniela.
You did sound like you said Daniela, and I was going to let you land.
Yeah,
I didn't want to make a scene.
Danielle has made quite a few great designs for her TNB line. She can be
nice.
Yeah, TNB line and whatnot.
Yeah, because I don't know what I want to do on a t-shirt, so that'd be great.
Yeah.
Pick up Danielle every single time, man.
Yeah. All right, so this is for any black artists, black British visual arts and poetry.
Nice.
Is what the Black Art Hub, Black Art Hub represents, I guess. I guess they partnered up with the Arts Council, and they're having a showcase.
Wonderful.
You can showcase your art at the Black Art Hub's exhibition Intersectionality, 16th of September to the 30th of October. Medway, Kent. Free to participate. Only 100 spaces left.
Why did Medway?
Register by Sunday the 1st of September at midnight. So you have until Sunday the 1st of September at midnight to submit your pieces. Be part of the celebration of Black British diversity. Don't miss this chance to share your talent.
Don't miss it.
To register, email us at the blackarthub@gmail.com. The blackarthub@gmail.com. Please get your pieces in.
You know when there's a deadline for something, yeah? Do you ever feel the urge just to do it 1 minute before?
Me?
Yeah, or do you feel like a rebellious spirit in me?
So I guess I don't know.
Because it was like midnight. Something in me just like, ooh, let's do it at 11:59. Not for any reason. Just
I
like,
only do that with eBay bids.
Of course, you should. Like, that's the last 30 seconds.
Outside of that, I don't know. I mean, I put down my diary when the deadline is, right? And some things I would do that so I know just before there, I look to cancel it. Let me just be clear as to what I cancel, right? Let's just say I've got a subscription to Adobe stock images. Right? And I know I just want to use it for the period in which I'm using it for. And I don't want to forget that I've done it, so I basically re-up next time. And sometimes when you re-up, it's pricier. So I put in my diary, my calendar, Adobe subscription, a day before, by the way, right? Cancel. Do you understand? So when I look at my diary, I can see on this day, I'm going to cancel this thing.
Do you know my toxic trait is? My toxic trait is me putting it with a few days to spare and then snoozing the reminder and then I miss it. It's like, well, so obviously now I've started doing it differently, but there's a couple I've missed. There was a period, was it last month or 2 months ago, where I just kept forgetting things and it was costing me a lot of money. And I just felt like this is just bad. I just felt like this is very silly. There's no need for that. Yeah, so that's fair. Do you watch stuff like Love is Blind?
I think I'm only going to probably watch that if I have a companion.
Okay, fair.
I don't have a companion, so
So you're watching it?
I do not watch that. No.
There's the UK one is out. Well, half of it now. I think the other half is out today, actually. And Brent, you know, sometimes. Okay, so basically, one of the reasons why I really enjoy speaking to people, like different people around the world and stuff like that, and like learning people's stories and watching stuff like that, is because it just gives me a very different perspective. And sometimes it gives me an insight into how like other people think and how they live and like what goes on in their mind. So things that I might think is obvious, they don't. And it's just like nothing to them. But it also makes me appreciate the wisdom that God has given me. But also makes me appreciate how normal my life is, even though I don't think it is normal sometimes. It's been crazy. Like it's been a very interesting watch. And I think because they're from the UK as well, it's just even more interesting. There's a woman on there, right? She's a black woman. She's been divorced. She's 29 years old. 28 or 29. And she's been divorced before. She's been married before. She's divorced already. She's on this show. First of all, I think coming on this show is like a last resort. Either that or you're like something to do. Like you just want to build a profile for something. I don't know. She's on there already. So I'm like, at this point, it's a red flag. It's an amber flag. So I'm like, have you taken time out to really do what you need to do? She's talking to this guy here, but he's like just, I can't even say he's love bombing her. He's just doing too much. He's a weirdo. He's a bit weird. The other girl clocked and she's like, yep, no, thank you. I'm going to stick with the man. And like, he throws his tantrum, he throws his notepad out because he gives him a notepad to make notes. He throws his notepad when he gets out the pods or whatever.
As in people actually writing?
Yeah, they're making notes.
Remember last time he wrote?
Huh?
Can you remember last time he wrote something down?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, that's someone's card the other day. It was last week,
Right,
Wednesday.
fair. Was it like it was secondary school?
Yeah, every time I write down, it's just like, yeah.
Okay.
But then every time I write down, I'm like, oh, I'm glad we typed now.
Right, cool.
Because in Nigeria, we only ever write notes. And we write notes. It's crazy. But, yeah, so she's with this guy, and I said, this is a lovely white guy that really likes her. Very wholesome. But to be fair to him, he wasn't ready. And I'm like, why are you on a show if you're not ready for love? Because you're meant to get married in 7 days' time. Don't be silly. So I can understand why she felt like, okay, well, I guess this is not it.
Wasn't ready for what?
Wasn't ready to commit. But your love is blind.
And at the end of this, you're supposed to get married?
Yes. So you go down now.
man.
I mean, if you say no, that's fine. It gives them something. But ideally, you're meant to get married. She's with this other guy who is just basically, he's there just to blow up, like just to build a career or whatever. And it's obvious. It's blatantly obvious. Anyway, she goes to him. They finally meet each other, whatever. You can tell that he's shocked that she's black. He didn't know she was black. Yeah, you can't know what the person, you can't know what their race is or whatever, or whether they're big, tall,
So
short,
start
fat.
again, because now I have no context. So you don't see the people.
No. So basically, in Love is Blind, all you're in pods. Those pods have Bluetooth. And all you do is just talk about yourselves, but you can't do anything that's descriptive. So you can't be like...
I'll get in trouble.
Why?
I go fall in love with one of my actors.
And you probably would.
I probably would.
Probably would, because you wouldn't, unless you can like... You just can't tell.
Danielle has a nice voice.
Exactly.
I'll fall in love with Danielle.
Yeah, but everyone's falling in love with Danielle, though.
Yeah, it means nothing.
Do you know what I mean? Like, Danielle would have to be firing people off.
But, I'd fall in love with Christelle. No, is it Christelle? Christelle. You know the lawyer Christelle?
Yes.
Husky, raspy voice.
Yeah.
And Gina, when it is that she's tired, she has a husky raspy
No, you
voice.
naming all your crushes. When she's tired, you're a mug. But,
Sorry, go.
yeah, so they don't see each other. So basically, and you can't know like whether the person's tall, short, whatever. You can't know.
Sorry,
but you know what's so funny?
fascinated to me, Esther. Please, wait. So, do they look to even match them aesthetically?
So in your head, you can. So basically, there's a girl last season.
Don't do that. That's not the question I asked you.
No, but that is
the producers. How do they look to match them?
No, I think they just you basically everyone just kind of tests everyone out, and then that's how you got the notepad. So whoever it is that you want to see again, that's who you basically tell them you want to see this person again.
That's a straighter question. Do they throw in
everybody, Brent?
Anybody?
Anybody's
Just
there.
pick them at random.
Anybody's there.
Oh god.
Anybody's there. Wherever you're thinking.
This is worse than the balloon show.
What balloon show?
The popping balloon show.
Oh, do you know that's my newest obsession?
Is it?
I was actually watching it last night. I love that show because I've been seeing it on TikTok, but I've never actually thought, let me sit down and watch the full show.
Yeah.
The full show is funnier than the little TikTok snaps.
Yeah.
There's a guy that called Ninja Taps. Anyway,
Cool.
that could be so funny. But anyways, there was a guy last year. Yeah, he tried to see whether he wanted to see whether the girl was fat or not because he goes to the gym or whatnot. Imagine he was like, if I meet you, do you think I'll be able to carry you?
That's his way around. That's his way around finding out.
That's his way around. Can you imagine? I was like, do you know what? Fair. Well, he turned out to be a piece of shit. Anyways, now, yeah, she's with this guy. When they finally meet, yeah, you can tell that he's a bit... Because that's the thing as well. So when they're going to meet, yeah, it's so dramatic. And then they got like this long aisle to walk down, yeah, but to their opposite sides. And then the thing just opens. And it's just always so funny because it's like... Does this person match? There was a girl last year that said she looked like Megan Fox.
But she didn't.
She did. Do you know what it is? I think it depends how you look at it.
Yeah?
I think it depends what light you look at her from.
Okay.
She could possibly.
Okay.
I think if she had like Megan Fox's features,
Yeah.
she could look like Megan Fox.
Yeah.
But she didn't.
But I don't even know what you said because everything it boils down to their features. So I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying?
I'm saying...
What in her head was Megan Fox like?
I think the colour of her hair.
Oh my goodness.
Do you know what, actually? I feel like she looks like Megan Fox if Megan Fox didn't have surgery and lose weight.
What? Is that again?
She would look like Megan Fox if Megan Fox didn't have surgery or lose weight.
Okay.
So, just like a before filter Megan Fox.
Okay.
Fair. So anyways, this girl, this Delulu woman who's been divorced already and is 29 years old and is clearly desperate for love now. She is like to this guy, oh, I love you. Do you know what he says back, Brent? I think I love you.
Is that once they've seen each other?
This is once they've seen each other.
Okay.
But usually when they see each other, no, this was in the pod. He said this in the pod.
I think I love you.
Yes. So she told him I love you because they do that
in the pod.
Yeah, they do that. These crazy people.
Yes.
They meet each other one time and they say they love each other.
Yes.
So she was like, "Oh, I love you," so excitedly. This is after he proposed to her because also they proposed via the pod
without seeing each other.
No. So then when you see me, is then when you then get back on your knee and then you give her the ring.
He proposed when seeing her after seeing her.
That was the second proposal. So the first proposal is always in the pod. When you're then engaged is then when you get to see this person.
Okay.
So when he proposed, he was like, she was like, oh my gosh, she was so excited. She's like, oh my gosh, I love you. And he was like, I think I love you.
That's a fair response though.
It's a stupid response. And then when he saw her the second time, he goes, he paused as if he had something to say, yeah. And he goes, no, he was like, wait, don't go yet. And she was like, and she turned around like some Cinderella moment. And he goes, I think I love you.
That's a fair response. That's a measured man. I would trust him with my children. What are you talking about?
Brent,
that's a measured man.
She is a mug.
No.
She's a mug.
No, if
Brent, you better lie. You think you love me?
Nah, that's a powerful bar, you know. That is a powerful bar.
That's a powerful bar if someone tells you they love you. That's a powerful bar if someone tells you they love you, they don't really love them. But not when your love is blind. You can't think you love me.
The whole concept of the show is stupid. So
the concept of the show is, I think it's like a social experiment.
Well, it definitely is.
No, but like, do you know what? You know, like when like Freud and they would put these kids in cages and stuff, and they put them in a room, and they've got like and like you got people behind the room, the scientists in the lab coat. I feel like I'm the scientist in the lab coat. It's so interesting to me. It's so flipping interesting, and people actually get married.
So none of it is just for pantomime. Like they're not serious, right? They know what the show is, right?
I think this boy, the one who thinks he loves her, Sam, I think he came here for bands.
All right then.
Because the other white guy that really liked that girl told her that basically he's been in the boys' quarters talking about just trying to blow up from the show and stuff.
If I had a summer off from uni, I'd do that.
Or do band?
Yeah.
The casting thing kept coming up on my Instagram.
Serious?
Yeah.
Did you apply?
No. I look at the application because I remember I talked about it on Word on Road, and it just looked long, and I just thought, ugh.
I was like, saying you should have done it.
No, it just looked long, man.
Just for bands.
I actually did think, you know, maybe I should do it for bands.
Yeah, I love you. Listen, you're not doing that. You're not doing that.
But I'm an emotional connection person.
I don't know what you're saying to me.
You know exactly what I'm saying
to
you.
No way
you
haven't seen the person. Nope. When you haven't seen the person and you're saying, I love you. No way.
I'm not loving you, but I think I could love you.
And if you don't say I love you, can you get out of the pod?
No, you don't have to say I love you.
So you can propose not saying I love you.
Some people are
simple, man.
No, he did. They didn't get. She ended up breaking it off anyway. Because when he said I think I love you, she goes, oh. And that's when I clocked that her sense was back in her head.
That is a very, very well measured man. That even sounds as though he really liked her.
No, it doesn't matter.
And that's more than what you would get on Tinder.
You think so?
100%.
I think the first genuine season was the first one. And Lauren and Cameron. So Lauren is a black girl and Cameron is a white guy.
Yeah.
They're still together for the first season. Because I feel like that was the realest and most realistic one. Yeah. Because with that, she actually talked about like what it looks like for her to be dating a white guy and what that looks like with telling her friends and her family, and that was genuine. And so they've been together. But I feel like shows like that, after the first season, people just start playing the game, kind of like Love Island.
Yeah.
But it's just so funny to me.
I think you're wrong. I think Esther could fall in love through the wall.
I think I could.
Through the wall, yeah.
First of all, say pod, sounds nicer. Say through the pod, sounds nicer. I honestly think I could, you know. I'm just a lover girl.
She's an empath.
Bro, you see my problem?
She just feels.
You know me so well.
It's your chain. I was thinking, what the? What the?
I actually think I could fall in love with the podcast because I'm such an empath. Like, My reason why I fall in love with people, one of the reasons is through the connections I make with them. But it's hella trauma in this one though. Everyone had a sad story. My grandma died. Well, guess what? Oh my gosh, this guy, was it a guy or a girl?
Is this a UK one?
Yeah. Basically, yeah. Imagine it was a guy. His dad. It's not funny, but it's just the way he. Okay.
Concentrate.
You never concentrate. Because it's actually a wicked thing. So if you think I'm laughing, it's wicked. But anyways, basically, his dad booked him and his mum a holiday.
Yeah.
When they came back here, the dad was gone.
What do you mean?
The dad booked him and his mum, the son and the mum, a holiday. When they came back from the holiday, the dad had packed up his stuff and he was gone. They ain't seen him since.
I hear it, that's a good way to get away though.
Because you know people do the whole,
It's
I'm going to go
efficient.
get milk. He said that's not enough time for me to pack my stuff.
That's efficient.
He said holiday.
you
One last
some-
hurrah.
It gives them some time to put some miles between them.
You did that. It's an interesting show then. It's so, like, the way human beings are is just very interesting to me. Very fascinating.
Is anyone decent on there?
No.
Well, Megan Fox look like.
No, that was last season. I felt so bad for her, man.
The white thing,
Yeah.
Megan Fox.
Do you know what her name is?
Oh, no, just type in Megan Fox Love Island. I promise you she's coming up.
Love Island?
Sorry, Love is Blind. Megan Fox, Love is Blind. She's
Looking at the white
100%.
Megan Fox, you're saying? No, 'cause
There's
I
only
don't know,
one white Megan Fox. There's Megan Good.
Oh yeah.
You egg.
That's why you're watching me puzzled, yeah?
I said the white one. Yeah, just type in Love is Blind, Megan Fox.
Does she really look like her though?
I think it depends what light you're looking from. What lens you're looking through.
If you go on the Love Is Blind and you get a Megan Fox though, you're laughing.
But you're not so mad though. When she said that, yeah. You dare gasp like that. You dare. Do you
Think
know
about this thing with the chicken nugget chin.
Huh?
Then you could just look like you just want to grab her by her chin and just dip her
it.
in barbecue sauce. No, these are
That is
crazy.
so rude.
This is what you are doing to people.
No,
These
so
are
she said that,
crazy.
she told, so basically, obviously, because they can't tell the guys how they're looking at it, she tries to say, I think it was like something like an interesting fact or whatever. She basically said, oh, people say I look like Megan Fox. So he thought he scored. When he met her, that boy was shocked. He was in his confession talking about, oh, she said she don't really look like Megan Fox. But obviously, I don't think they got married actually. I doubt it. Do you see what I'm saying when I say it depends what light? She looks like before the filter, then after the filter.
Do you get what I mean though? Don't you just want to dip her head in like
I'm not doing this with you.
sweet and sour sauce, Brent?
I don't eat chicken nuggets, so I don't even know.
Do you remember when they used to jump out of the aeroplane?
What?
This more looks like Adele.
No, it don't.
It doesn't.
Oh, hold up. This looks like Adele.
Again, it depends what lenses you're looking through then.
Because I think she looks like Megan Fox, but she looks like, you know them catfish girls? She looks like before filter and after filter. She's like Megan Fox's before filter. See what I'm saying?
Was that Adele?
I said it looks like Adele. You said no.
No, that's the girl.
No, I
Obviously,
thought I was
different
asking
hair
if
colour
you. I thought that's what you got, but I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
now.
But that angle, go to that angle down there where she's screaming. That's not Adele.
That looks like Adele to me.
It's not. If you've been like Adele, like AI.
No AI Adele.
This is Adele.
That don't look like
This is more
Adele.
Adele than is Megan Fox.
Okay, then I'll give you that then.
So can you see it?
No, but it's more Adele than Megan Fox.
But can you see it from here? Don't tell me you
all.
can't see it.
Megan Fox is buff anyway, but
you know what? There's something in there.
there's something in there. I think
There's something
maybe it's-
Adele in there.
Yeah, I know.
No,
That's why I
it's just,
said it.
Is it just a chubbiness?
No.
'Cause Adele's not chubby anymore.
No, I get what Brent's saying. It's not. She don't look like her. It's a resemblance. You know when you resemble someone, but you don't really look like them. Do you
So
know
think
what I
I'm
mean?
not seen properly.
I'm
Yeah,
seeing
man.
Adele,
I felt bad for her now. People were being so mean to her online.
But
and
she's
whatnot.
a cute white girl though.
Yeah, she's cute.
Who?
This one. the
Someone
one
said
on
she's
the left.
like, no, Teddy, you're done.
Do you think?
Yeah?
You need to. Can you block Teddy for a few seconds?
Like she's
Man
not.
said
She's
she
not
looks
ugly,
like
but like she's meaty, though, isn't
Stacey
it?
Slater. Stacey
Ah.
Slater
Who's Stacey Slater?
from
Stacey's-
Descenders.
Stacey's better than her.
Stacey's buff.
I need to see who Stacey is. You know?
Like she's not ugly, yeah, but she's meaty, though, isn't it?
She's just.
You get what I mean?
She's just. Yeah, she's just a cute girl. But yeah, man.
Like, there's something about it that's meaty.
That guy thought
This
he-
picture anyway. This picture's not good for her.
She
You
looks
thought
like
he hit
Adele.
the jackpot.
Huh?
She looks like Adele. And you can't see past the chin.
This is not good.
Yeah, you
This
can't
is
see
not
past
good.
chicken
This
nuggets.
is not a good picture for her.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bless her heart though. What's the one underneath that? Under that? No,
To the
another
right.
side. That one.
They're taking a piss
Yeah, man.
at the end of the day.
No, but she said it. No one asked her. No one made the connection. I don't know whatever made the connection.
Brent
She
went
said.
over it and didn't even bother click because he saw.
You saw what he saw. Oh yeah, she does look like Khloe Kardashian before, actually. If anything,
That's closer. That
she
Chloe
looks-
definitely
yeah,
got
she
chicken
definitely
nugget
looks
head.
like Chloe back in the day, before life happened to Chloe. Anyway, man,
Who's this Stacey Babes?
Stacey Slater.
What's her real name
EastEnders,
again?
I never learned it.
Because she done Our Girl as well. Yeah, you do know her name, man.
I definitely don't.
Wait, you'd pick this babe over Adele?
Let's
Are
see.
you bonkers?
Who said Adele?
This
People
one.
think
The
I'm
fake Adele.
bonkers.
Lacey Turner.
Are you bonkers though?
Oh.
But
Okay,
why
that's
do you
not a
pick a
good picture
bad
though.
picture
That she was
for?
mourning something.
This is her with makeup on and stuff. This
This
is
is
what
no,
you pick?
she's acting.
No, she's
This is
acting, man. She's acting a
Stacey.
sad scene.
At least find one where she scrubbed up. At least. You know, everyone looks different when they scrub up.
Let's see. Let's see which scrubbed up picture I should pick.
None of these don't look scrubby-ish. Scroll down more. She needs more scrubbing.
I don't know what you're talking about, you know.
Oh, these are bad pictures.
And there's
Yeah,
so
I don't think she's
many
gonna have
of
any good
them.
ones. If we're being honest.
You're
Yeah, I
not-
don't think
you're
I
not
don't think she's gonna
serious.
have any good ones. No, you know what it is? She looks better in motion.
Yeah.
She does, man. But no, there's people like that, you know. You gotta like, if you're showing your man, sorry, if you're showing people,
You
a
gotta
picture
show
of your
the
man,
video, innit?
You
Like,
gotta
you
show a
gotta-
video. You got.
No. Let me give you.
They're
Let me
not
show you.
photogenic.
Let me show you my emotion. Let me show you my emotion.
Yeah, they're
One
not
second.
photogenic. You gotta show them a TikTok. Hit pause on it quickly. They can really see the person they're like. Listen, this life, yeah, there's no balance. Anyway,
All right, let's get into headlines.
please.
Oops.
So, our first headline: violent attacks on women and girls on public transport in the UK has risen by 50%, with reported cases increasing sharply. The rise includes sexual assaults and physical violence, raising significant concerns about safety. Authorities are urged to implement stricter security measures and increase police presence on public transport. The data highlights the urgent need for better protection and support for female passengers. Campaigners are calling for comprehensive action to address this alarming trend. Our next headline: the Africa Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, Africa CDC, declared Mpox, formerly known as monkeypox, a public health emergency due to the rapid spread of a new strain. Since the start of the year, over 13,700 cases and 450 deaths have been recorded, primarily in the Democratic Republic of Congo, with cases also reported in other African countries. The outbreak is causing rising infections and deaths. There are urgent calls for improved surveillance, vaccination, and public health responses. The situation is challenging due to limited healthcare resources and the burden of other diseases. The declaration aims to coordinate response efforts, increase medical supplies, and prevent the disease from spiraling out of control. Do you remember that time of the show we just kept talking about monkeypox?
Yeah.
That's a crazy time. All right, and our last headline in this section: Sudan is at a breaking point due to escalating civil war, with over 8 million people displaced and severe shortages of food, water, and medical care. The United Nations warns of catastrophic conditions with widespread rights violations, ethnic violence, and famine in regions like Darfur. Humanitarian aid is severely hindered, worsened by armed blockades and infrastructure damage. New ceasefire talks are planned, but Sudan's military has not yet committed to participating, raising concerns about the ongoing crisis. And that's it for these headlines. Let's get into our What You Say topic of the day.
Welcome to What You Saying topic of the day. It's going to be a short one today, people.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. What does email want to talk about today? Should the will of the dead ever trump the will of the living?
Depends. Sometimes dead people ask for very stupid things.
They
Sometimes
asked when they
dead
was
people
alive.
ask, huh?
They asked when they was alive.
Yeah, now you're dead. So it's just, you know what I mean? Like sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes dead people ask for stupid things.
They do, man. They do, man. All these damn demands you're making, you're dead.
Brent, that's crazy. I hear where she's coming from, but
Do you get what I mean?
that's cold.
I mean,
That is cold.
But then the thing is, because they ask why they're alive, but then it has to be implemented while they're dead. So technically, they're dead asking for it.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
And sometimes it's very, very stupid things. And quite honestly, you don't know how I feel about the dead anyway. You do what I have the capacity to do respectfully. So say, for example, like, obviously, African culture, right? Sometimes people want to be buried back home. Do you know how much it is to send a body back home?
Yeah, it's true.
You get buried in South and you be grateful. That's what the hell's going to happen. Stuff like that, I don't really care to honour that.
Is that bad? If you told your, obviously it's going to be like your parents and stuff like that, it's going back home and it's saying like, oh yeah, they want to go home. You're like, yeah. I'm gonna
You put the money down.
I'm going to bury you back home. I'm going to bury you back home. Trust me. You see you're going back home. You get me? And then as soon as they pass, you just
Put in the back garden, man. It's sharp, buddy.
put them in the closest hole. Is that fucked up? Brent?
What?
You're not.
You know that, but
man.
he's not. He's not.
Sorry,
Brent.
so run about me again.
Brent is kicking his living kids. He don't care about the dead. He don't care about the dead.
Am I never going to beat them charges?
No, never,
Never.
ever.
I don't really mind.
Especially because when I saw it,
Oh,
I saw
no, you
like, you see 300, you know, like
Yeah.
the Leonidas
This
kick.
is
You know, this is Sparta. I saw the big kick. You're never beating those charges, bro. I looked at you different since that day.
Yeah. You realize I'm a killing, okay?
That was your initiation for sure.
Wait. So run that scenario back to me.
I'm saying, obviously, it's your parents because obviously they're older and they're the generation that's come here. So the whole time, your parents are saying they want to go back home. You're saying, yeah, I'm going to bury you back home. Trust me. I'm going to bury you back home. I'm going to bury you.
You're going back home.
You're going back home.
You ain't got to worry about that.
And then the second they die, you just dash them in the closest hole in the city and go about your business.
Is that what you do, yeah?
No, I'm asking you, is that fuckery? Well, is this speaking to what we're talking about?
Yes,
What
it
is
is.
the
It's
will of
messed
the
up.
dead?
Is it though? Okay.
It's messed up.
Another scenario. But is it though if they haven't given you the money to do that? Because it's expensive to carry dead bodies. And then you have to have this funeral over there. And I don't know how you have funerals in the Caribbean, but in Africa, it's a whole rigmarole. It's a whole party. It's a whole thing.
All right, so you're saying if it is you don't have the budget, they shouldn't be asking for a proper burial.
No, but see, don't do that.
No,
Because anywhere could be a proper burial. The garden could be a proper burial. Anywhere could be a proper burial. What's a proper burial?
It's a proper burial. They just want to go home. They
just
want to
wanna
be
go
buried
home.
on their home soil.
But you don't. But I think you
Say
should have
home is
died
where the
there.
heart is?
Huh?
What?
What?
What? Wait.
Home
did
is
you
where the
say?
heart is.
Wait. Are we actually considering us looking at our parents' faces and say, yeah. But as soon as they're gone, we just dash them?
Okay, no. I already had a conversation with my mum.
You know, I love my parents, right?
Yeah, I love mine too. But my
All
mum.
right.
Okay, see,
but
it's got negative connotations
had
to what I'm saying.
conversation with my
When I'm
mum
saying
today.
dash them,
You
said-
said don't ask me for stupid
No,
things.
I just said you've got to be realistic. You've got to talk about these things because talk to your parents about getting wills, talk to your parents about insurance, talk about all these things. It's a very important conversation. So I just said to her that you got to be realistic. Like, don't be making demands that we can't, meet or that puts people in awkward positions.
But what kind of demand would she actually make that was...
Sending her back home.
How is that crazy? You go home anyway.
Yeah, but not to bury.
But they just wait.
For
Put
vibes.
in an urn, right? And just wait until it
No, but not an urn though. They don't want urns because urn is when you burn the body up and you have ashes, right?
yeah.
They don't want ashes. I can carry ashes in my hand luggage. That's calm. They want their body transport. They want to have the actual burial casket and whatnot back home.
That's when it is you have to start making up them kind of WhatsApp messages and forward it on and then talk about the benefits of the urn stuff and being sprinkled all over Nigeria.
I think that's worse than looking them in the eye and promising them and not doing it.
I don't know.
I think what you want to do is worse.
I don't know. I mean,
you manipulated them to change their mind. All I did was lie.
I'm still lying.
No, but yours is like a deep lie now.
Yeah, but then they will come and petition for it. They will actually lobby for me to change my mind change their mind about the burial procedure. And if that's the case, show me.
You're such a annoying man.
To be honest, my parents don't fall for those WhatsApp kind of.
Yeah, my mom does.
I'm lying. My father does.
Really?
I don't know if my mother does because my mother doesn't contact me like that on WhatsApp. My father he always sends
Really?
me, is this true? Is this true? I said, hey, stop doing that.
Stop doing that.
Yeah.
Do they do the send this to 10 people or your foot's going to drop off thing?
I don't know. I'm not in that particular mailing list.
That was a time, That was a time, the chain mail thing. Where you have bad luck.
Did you participate in it?
No. God, by the blood of Jesus.
Did you know that from
Send this to 10 people you love this morning to let them know you love them. You think, shut up, bitch. If you don't delete, I'll then block you.
You don't get me. You don't get me.
No, wait, I'm one of your 10. I'm saying, no, you're damn bad. You know, I get that message from some people. I'm thinking, wait, I'm one of your 10. Shit.
You know what's so funny? Yeah, it's when they're like, if you feel the same, send it back. And you don't send it
I ain't sending shit back.
I never send it back.
I ain't sending nothing back. I've never
I
sent
just
that
double
back.
tap. I said nothing back.
All right, so it's unrealistic for your mum to ask to be buried in Nigeria.
I think it possibly could. It is, man, because it's an inconvenience. Respectfully, it's an inconvenience. I think it's an inconvenience.
How much would it cost?
A lot of money. I think it's like 13. It's definitely 10 grand plus to transport a body.
So maybe what you should tell her is create a will 100%, but start saving up for this funeral of yours.
So that's what I think, that if parents do that, then that's calm. But if you haven't done that, I have a problem with people demanding something from other people that they haven't made any contribution towards. That's where I draw the line. Because sometimes people, like, when people die, they're like, oh, she said she wanted this when she died, and da-da-da. Okay, then where's the plans for it? Like, my mum has made the plans already for her when she passed away and stuff like that anyway.
Because I'm putting aside the money for my funeral.
Yeah, that's what you want.
I don't want anybody to have any burden. I'm paying for
the
hall, the food, this and next. Here is the budget.
And that's what my mum's done. So, like, she was like, that she's done all of that, basically. So...
Oh, your mum's done that?
Yeah.
So, what's the problem?
I was gonna example. My mum doesn't want the whole transfer her back.
Okay, cool.
I ain't doing that, man. You gotta find the money yourself, man. That's all part of the thrill of the funerals, man.
That's when you get cremated and put in somebody's dustbin.
Get creative, man. No, not in my family. We've always sent everybody out good.
And they whip around.
Huh?
They whip around for the kitty.
No, we just make it happen. There's not many.
Funerals are expensive. I think it's so crazy how when you're alive,
how much are they? I don't.
Funerals. Why do people always doing GoFundMes?
What?
Funerals are expensive.
How much? Let me just check.
Type in the average. What's the average cost of a funeral? UK.
What was our funeral for my brother? About 30, 40 grand or something.
Whoa. See, it's expensive.
But that's just bundle money. There you go. You just had it in your pocket.
I'm not in the band though. I was too legit to quit.
You're annoying. Funerals are very expensive. That's why I don't think it's fair to like do all those things. And honestly, for real, I know we're joking, but speak to your parents about wills and like even like having insurance, like life insurance and stuff like that, so that when they do pass away, it's sorted. What? It can't
As
say
of
1,000
2024, the average cost of a funeral in the UK is approximately 4 bags to 4.5 bags.
That's a lie.
That's those people getting them idiot things, man.
So you want the proper thing? If you want the proper...
Like my bro's coffin was double that at least.
Clean, yeah?
Racks.
All right, then.
What?
Right,
That's what
then.
I'm going to say. What kind of funeral you having for 4 grand? What are they burying you in?
So basic
Cloth?
funeral directors' fees are £2,000.
Oh.
Cremation fees are 800 to 1,000. Burial fees are 1,000 to 2,000. The coffins 400 to 1,000. Additional services like flowers, obituary notices, limousines, 500.
It's just culturally the black people, especially Caribbeans and that, they love all the fuckeries. Their Their christenings, weddings, and funerals don't have to be as expensive as they are.
That's actually where it is. That's actually. I was thinking that because we do too much about black. Would do too much about everything, man.
First birthdays and all that.
Oh,
big rap. They don't have to be this expensive.
It doesn't have to be.
Anyway, let's get back in the car. So obviously, one of the questions was how much weight do you give the will desire of a loved one who's no longer here? From that brief conversation.
Say again?
Not that much by the sounds of things.
What was the question?
How much weight do you give the will or desire of a loved one who is no longer here?
Depends,
so forget about them asking about what they want for themselves. What about what they want for you? What about if their last dying wish is a vision for you? Does that weigh heavy on you, Brent? Do you have to do that because it's someone that you love dying wish that you star in the ballet?
Ask me the question again.
Is that a dying wish for you?
Yeah, so now, because obviously we're talking about what they want for themselves, saying that buried abroad.
As in, would I live out whatever this person who's dead wants for me?
Yeah.
Depends on what's the wish.
They want you to star in the ballet. They want you to...
They want me to become a ballerina?
They just want you to have a frontline your own show, Broadway, Brent in tights. This is what their vision. No, something that's more realistic.
You think I could do it?
No, you can't do that.
Yeah, it depends on what their wish is, to be honest. I'm not gonna suggest that. Well, 100% it depends, and it might actually be something that I am looking to do, and fear might be gripping me, and their final wish is to basically say F you to fear and push on. That might be something I'm like, all right, cool.
They want you to tap into your dreams, your original dreams, and chase it. Don't stop and be a music producer.
I haven't killed that. What are you talking about?
You're not producing music.
What are you talking about?
I'm
on here. I've said this is paused until the studio's up and running. You know, my room is going to be a studio. I'm gonna have a booth in there.
In this room?
No, in the Mpox spot.
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm gonna make sure you and Iman are on a couple of tracks, mate. I'm gonna pull you out of retirement, and you're not gonna be rapping about bollocks anymore. Plus, by then,
no bollocks.
Pen game will be gone clear. You'd have probably already done a couple of tracks already, and you could do anything like Jay-Z. Just come out and just here you go. Just here you go.
Oh my gosh, can you guys get me to do like a little voice note on a track? I've always wanted to do that. It's been a dream of mine.
Like, what is this made bad music? I love.
That's my picture.
No, oh, why didn't you call me back? I've been waiting for you. Like, do you know that kind of
Oh, okay, that
the girlfriend kind of situation? Yeah, I always want to do something like that. I mean, I could do a little jingle as well. But obviously, I have to get paid for every track my jingle is on. I can't be hearing myself in the club and there's no 1p from that track in my account. That's silly.
I had Sammy's voice on a bag of my tracks.
Look at that.
Because I got her to like record stuff in French and just like talking normally. Oh my goodness, it was so wavy. And when I asked her to do it, she's like, "What's it for?" And I said, "Da da da." She's like, "Okay." And then she came in and she was just doing it. She's just giggling and stuff. Yeah, it was a moment.
First of all, this is a morning show. So.
Yes, you can. You can be part of somebody's name tag.
Thank you.
But anyway, yeah, depends on what is asked, and 100%. If it's part of what I'm supposed to be doing, cool. If it's not, no. If I didn't do it whilst you were alive, why am I now going to do it whilst you're dead? Especially if it's not part of my journey.
Because I think that people use certain things to try and emotionally manipulate. Like, I will not be emotionally manipulated. Don't think on your deathbed you're out here making last wishes and you think because you're dead I'm going to run it. Nope.
Get married to
What?
Get married to a Caribbean man. To you. I was about to say something else. But I stopped.
I know exactly what you were going to say.
Caribbean man. Yeah. And she's like, no, sorry.
It depends. If I find a wavy one. Well, actually, to be fair, I know my story, but find a wavy one. But say something like I don't talk to my dad. If you think you're dying and you're saying, "Oh, contact your dad,"
yeah, make sure make things.
I will meet you in heaven before I do that.
Yeah. How about you, though, man?
No.
So you don't care about people's dying.
No, man. It depends what it is.
How about you?
I respect the dead.
Are you scared of the dead? Do you believe that the dead can come and do anything to you?
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
See, wait 2 seconds. I respect the dead.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. In the same breath. Barely inhaled.
I can respect the
Talk
dead.
to me. Explain that.
I can respect the dead and not be afraid.
Okay, so if they gave you like say there's someone that you don't talk to in your life or whatever, and then they're like, okay, make amends to this person. But you, while they've been alive, you've been saying to them, no, I'm not going to do that. I have no interest in doing that, blah, blah.
No, I don't care about
Are you
none
going
of
to do
stuff.
that? Because they've asked.
No, people that ain't here no more.
So you're in the same boat as us. What are you talking about?
Life is for the living.
You're even worse than us. So now you do extra quotes.
I'm just letting you know.
All these t-shirt flipping quotes.
Can you
just
imagine?
Spit it out your mouth. Yeah, it's for living. So
Duh.
you are not gonna respect your mother's wishes.
It depends on no.
See, it depends on what she wishes, right?
No, not really.
no
I'm not putting myself out for anybody that's not here no more. You get me? Life is for the living, so I've got to do what works for me. I can't have my choices on this land, in this realm, dictated by someone who is no longer here anymore. So it doesn't affect them. My decisions and my actions affects them in no way, shape or form. They cannot dictate what I do on this realm here. You know what I'm trying to say? I'll take up with God, prayer and forgiveness and explain my actions.
I don't think God even needs to forgive you. I don't think God cares.
They're not dictating my steps if they're not here anymore. It just doesn't make sense. It can't.
But do they dictate your steps when they're here?
To a certain extent, people can. There's things that you can do that you take people into consideration.
And that's all it is. You take it into consideration. And because I disagree with you saying that you actually respect their wishes whilst they're alive. Because I'm sure your mother has wished bare things for you over the course of your journey through gangdom life.
Yeah, some of her wishes came true. You don't get everything you wish for. Like
another t-shirt. Just rolling them out. All right, go.
Can't get it all.
One wish that came true, from your mummy. Pluck it, come on.
Something that my mum wanted for me.
Yes.
I came off the streets.
Sorry, this was after her request you abided, or this was just, it happened eventually?
I abided. She said leave, and I said okay.
Was this on your bed? Hospital bed? No, it wasn't.
Maybe. Yeah, she came to see me on my hospital bed and she said, this is the last time.
To be honest, you're right. Who's to say it needs to happen overnight?
There you go. There you go. You got to put the things in place.
Yeah, and not to say that people only need to make one wish, as in they can keep wishing the same thing.
There you
right?
go.
Just like prayers.
So it happens over time. That's what I'm tethered to the hopes and dreams and the will of my family and my loved ones.
Yeah, slow cook, not instant.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, man. All right, you're a good son. good son. All right, another question. Is there a clip to play?
There is a clip, and they want to know what we would do in this situation.
Okay. All right, let's see the clip. Shout out 90s babies all the time.
Big up 90s babies.
Please, handsome men.
Gary for the past 15 years. Gary has 2 kids from a
So let me start that again.
I am
contesting my late mother's will. Recently lost my mother after a long battle with cancer. Mum was married to my stepdad, Gary, for the past 15 years. Gary has 2 kids from a previous marriage, and I have a younger sister from my parents' marriage. When my mum's will was read, I was shocked to learn that she left the majority of her estate, including the family home and significant savings, to Gary and his children. My sister and I were left each a modest sum, but nowhere near what Gary and his kids were left. My mum always made it clear she loved us equally and wanted to provide for everyone. But I can't shake the feeling that Gary might have influenced her while she was ill. When I brought it up with Gary, he accused me of being greedy and disrespecting my mum's wishes. He said that mum wanted to ensure he and his kids were taken care of since they were also family. My sister and I feel left out and can't help but wonder if my mum's true wishes were overshadowed by Gary's influence. Do you think Gary influenced the mum to change the will? Am I the arsehole for contesting my late mother's will? Recently lost my mother after a long battle with cancer. Mum was married to my stepdad, Gary, for the past 15 years. Gary has 2 kids from a previous marriage, and I have a younger sister from my parents' marriage. When my mum's will was read, I was shocked to learn that she left the majority of her estate, including the family home and significant savings, to Gary and his children. My sister and I were left each a modest sum, but nowhere near what Gary and his kids were left. My mum always made it clear she loved us equally and wanted to provide for everyone, but I can't shake the feeling that Gary might have influenced her while she was ill. When I brought it up with Gary, he accused me of being greedy and disrespecting my mum's wishes. He said that mum wanted to ensure he and his kids were taken care of since they were also family. My sister and I feel left out and can't help but wonder if my mum's true wishes were overshadowed by Gary's influence. Do you think Gary influenced the mum to change the will?
Influenced her with cocky.
Isn't that his right?
What, to influence her with the cocky? He's been with her for 15 years. This ain't like no... It's a long-term investment.
How would you feel if...
That's a long-term investment.
If your mother left the bulk of her possessions and riches to the stepfather, your stepfather, and his children?
Oh, that's just Gad is idiot anyway, innit? So I'll just idiot Gad behaviour. I don't even know, because it is what it is. I don't even give a shit.
What is girl behavior? What are you talking about?
You know,
I'm just hearing you yapping over there. What are you talking about? What is girl behavior?
You know, women are crazy already. They do stuff like that, get sexed out by the man and give him more of the money than their youths. That's idiot Gad business. Man ain't really doing that.
Do you think that the guys are having sex with her to get that result?
Huh?
Do you think the guys are having sex with her to get that result?
No.
Do you think it's just...
I think it's just the way it's planned out, but obviously she's just stigmatized and it's just in her head and she's just not thinking straight. You get what I'm trying to say? I'll just punch Gary up. That's what I want to do, man. I'll just punch Gary up because there's nothing to contest. She made the choice. They've been together for 15 years. It's a long-term partner. I don't understand what there is to contest. It's
I think there is
money.
a contest. I think it depends why the mum died. Because when they contested, they will have to see...
Cancer.
Exactly. So he could have manipulated the mum or whatever else.
Yeah, but they've been together for 15 years.
And? Those are her children.
She cares more about her partner.
No, but she knew her children before she knew...
There's people that care more about their partner than their children.
But she knew her children before
That's
she knew
how we
Gary.
started the show.
If we're going to do 15 years.
You're ridiculing me for kicking my child off. This is Sparta.
You're so dumb.
I am that person.
Yeah, there's bad people who care more about their partner. So to say that it's manipulation because you didn't get the result that you want, that's not fair. There's no real grounds for that. There has been a long-term committed relationship. He stayed with her all through her sickness and stuff like that. Like, I don't see what grounds they got to... Like, you've got no proof that he's going to come in court and say, oh, he manipulated my mum. Because what? Because she wanted to give him more money than you. I don't see the grounds. I don't see where you got contested. I don't see how you win it. You can contest anything you want. You can contest anything you want.
You know what? The reason why I say what I say is because I have no children, you know? I have no point of reference. So when I say these things, I shouldn't really trigger anybody.
Yeah.
They should say, it makes sense. He doesn't have children.
No, that's true.
All right, continue.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't think... I'd be pissed off with my mum for being an idiot. But like I said, I just think... Gad is Gad.
I don't know. Because you may not be in your mother's life like how he has been.
Mm-hmm.
And she had cancer. And he was with her throughout everything. Sickness and in health. Mm-hmm. Right? You weren't there looking after mummy. You were in Liverpool. You were in Shoreditch, Box Park. You were gallivanting the place, building your empire.
That's why I said there's nothing to
contest. Did you invite her to Pen Game? Have you invited her to Pen Game yet?
Who?
First of this hypothetical mum.
Yeah.
She just said no?
No, she's been there.
Oh, serious? Which ones? Early doors to Liverpool season?
What's this got to do with this scenario?
Sorry.
I was thinking, I
get
What the
sidetracked. It's like, sorry,
hell?
back in the book. Yeah. So he put in the work.
That's what I said. There's nothing to contest.
Oh, yes. But you will still punch up Gary.
Oh yeah, I'll still punch him up.
So you are contested it. Just not legally. You're not going to the proper channels.
I'm gonna fist him up and I'm gonna tell him you set up a direct debit to me
What, to get a difference?
now.
pay the
Yeah. I'm gonna fist him up. You set up that direct debit now.
Would you
Here's
put the
my
amount?
back's number. Huh?
Would you put it in the amount? Would you decide on the amount?
Oh, how much to give me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you decide
Because you know what?
that?
I think if she left Gary money,
First of all, you have to see how much you got run, right? And then you can be like,
no, but you know what? You know
what's
it's not
fair?
just Gary, right? It's Gary and Gary's kids. The kids she didn't have with Gary.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my youth punch up his youth.
We were here when it is that people were saying that once it is that you take on another set of children, they're your children. We were here in this room.
Yeah, but
Ideally, that's what you would want if you're gonna get into a relationship with someone with a child. You want to take on the kids as though they're yours. If you're not prepared to make that commitment, you shouldn't be with someone that's got children. That's what I believe.
I'm not ready to give them my money and my will.
I heard that.
No, I refuse to believe
I can
that
take them
I'm
on.
the only one in this room who would be taking the children on like they're my children. And
You know, I'm saying I will.
3, 4, 5, 15 years with those children, they're not my children. And I'm seeing them more than I'm seeing you.
Yeah.
They're my children. Of course I'm leaving them the house and stuff.
If
what-
I had kids,
Yeah.
yeah, and then I had stepkids from a marriage, and my stepkids was looking after me, and my real kids was not seeing me.
Oh yeah, they're getting all the monies.
My stepkids are getting the money in the will. That's what I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. I got part in FU.
Facts.
But you're still going to beat up Gary.
I'm still I'll beat up the youths as well. I'm gonna
By
mash up.
association.
I'm mashing up everybody.
Because in your mind, that's my money.
Yeah, facts. Facts. Like
That is so interesting. I don't even see.
King of the Andals.
I don't see.
First of his name.
I do not
Okay,
see
bye.
my parents' money as my money, you know.
That's why he fucked up.
How about you?
No, I don't.
I don't.
I don't.
How? You can't take it with you.
My
Whatever
money,
you
my
got
money
is
is my
mine.
money.
You see them kids that walk around, yeah, pretending to be sad and wanting to find direction, and because and all that, and these times their parents are millionaires. I'm like, you fucking idiot! Like, shut up, you idiot! You're rich.
No,
No, you know you're rich.
Your daddy's
and they say,
rich.
I'm not rich. My parents are rich. Are you a fucking idiot? You see this mentality, this weak mentality is why you're gonna fail in life. Like you're sick.
This weak mentality.
I'm just saying, man. They should be good. They're good, no?
No.
All right. My parents were rich. I'm rich. That's what I know. Trust me.
Because I think that's when it is we were discussing. Was it Jackie Chan who was saying, I ain't leaving nothing to my children? Was it Jackie Chan?
Yeah, me,
Jackie
man.
Chan,
you know,
yeah.
like, my take about that. If I'm rich, my youth is rich.
Yeah, you did say that.
Are you
Doesn't matter
sick?
how they spend it. It's cook it up, heroin it up. Doesn't matter.
Listen,
Actually, you've said this before.
it takes a lot of money to be a cocaine baby. It means I'm successful. You get me? If I'm
Yeah.
rich, that boy is rich.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I forgot where you stood with this.
Yeah.
I stand on business.
No, you don't. you are standing on foolishness to say that.
Raising dusters.
Imagine I stand on business, you know. I stand on nothing but vibes.
All right. Any other
Alright.
questions?
No, that was the last of it, man.
All right,
What
then.
are we doing? Headlines or Word on Road?
Yeah, headlines.
Headlines. Back into headlines, people.
Sorry. All right. Our next headline is Streeting stated that the victims of the Nottingham attack, Barnaby Weber, Grace O'Malley Kumar, and Ian Coates, might still be alive if the NHS had adequately addressed issues related to Valdo Calakane's care. The final report by the Care Quality Commission, CQC, revealed serious failings in how Nottinghamshire Healthcare NHS Foundation Trust managed Calocaine's mental health treatment. This included inadequate risk assessments, poor engagement with Calocaine's family, and mishandling of his discharge process. The report highlighted multiple failures, including the downplaying of Calocaine's refusal to take medication and his ongoing psychotic symptoms. The Prime Minister is considering setting up a judge-led inquiry into the case, following Streeting's comments on the distressing nature of the CQC's findings. Our next headline: France's optimistic vision for the 2024 Olympics is being overshadowed by political deadlock and societal issues. The event initially seen as a unifying celebration is now facing challenges, including public dissatisfaction and governance struggles. There are concerns over budget overrun, security, and the long-term benefits of hosting the Games. Political divisions and protests are also complicating preparations. The situation reflects broader tensions in French society, casting doubt on the original aspirations tied to the Olympic Games. And our last headline for this segment: the UK's inflation rate has increased for the first time this year, reaching 2.2% in July compared to 2% in June, surpassing the Bank of England's targets. This rise is primarily attributed to a slower decline in gas and electricity prices compared to the previous year. Although domestic energy costs decreased, the rate of decrease was less pronounced than in the previous year. This increase in inflation is expected to continue in the near future before stabilizing. The Bank of England will consider this inflation rate increase when making decisions about interest rates in September. Despite the overall inflation rise, services inflation decreased in July, and food prices remained unchanged, indicating that inflationary pressures remain moderate in the short term. It's time to pay some bills. Let's get into Word on Road. So interestingly enough, actually, I mentioned them yesterday, and when I was talking about the whole P Square things, and I was talking about the pioneers of Afrobeats in the new age, and and I mentioned Dbanj Don Jazzy, which is absolutely amazing, man. So basically, they have reunited for an album. So if you don't know, so how do I even explain it? So back in the day, like beginning of Afrobeats times and whatnot. Well, not Afrobeats times, as in Afrobeats as I know it in the new age. There was a label called Mohits. Mohits had Dbanj, had Don Jazzy, had K-Switch, had The Prince, who is Don Jazzy's brother, I believe, had Wande Cole, had Stars. They've got one of the best Afrobeats albums to ever come out of Nigeria. That album is sick. But anyway, so that was that. But then Dbanj and Don Jazzy, obviously, like, they were doing amazing things, blah, 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 whatever. And then this was around the time when Dbanj was going to get signed to Good Music, when Kanye entered the chat. But from what I know of the story, Don Jazzy didn't want to get signed to Good Music and did it. Like, he just wanted them to do... From what I hear, is that he wanted Afrobeats to do what Afrobeats was going to do, and he didn't want us to have to pander to Western sounds, blah, 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 whatever. Obviously, they fell out. They were beefing for like 12 years. It was a whole 12-year situation. But they're an iconic duo, iconic duo. They make really great music together. Don Jazzy obviously owns Maven Music, or is one of the owners of Maven Music. And Maven has got Ira Star. It's had Tiwa Savage. Who else is Maven? Hella people. Who else is... Sorry, I need to actually know this. Maven Music artists. I know it's got Iris. There we go. So it's got Rema. No, that's sick. It's got Rema. It's got obviously Don Jazzy. It's got Magix. It's got Iris Star. Who else is there? Yeah, bare people, man. Bare people. Oh yeah, it's got Crayon. I like Crayon. Bare people. It's got Ladipo as well, which is sick. So anyways, cut long story short, they have made up and they're coming back with a new album. I'm really looking forward to it. One of the best Afrobeat concerts I've ever been to in my life was the Mohits one. This was like in 2009, I think I want to say. I think it was 2009. It's one of the best. It was called a Coco concert. But anyways, so he released a trailer yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And it looks really, really sick, man. It looks really, really sick. I'm looking forward to it. The album's going to be called The Entertainer 2. So Dbanj's already got an album called The Entertainer. And this came out in 2008. One of the biggest, I think his biggest album, to be honest with you. So this is called The Entertainer 2, I believe. So The Entertainer Sequel. That's what it's called. My bad. Entertainer Sequel. And they've actually already got a single that's out from there as well. I was listening to it last night. What is it called? 1 second, y'all. My bad. Dbanj. It's called Coco. So obviously there's been a lot of conversation online about, because obviously his fans have grown up. So what's the vibe going to be? Is it going to be like when I was in year 7? Is that what we're going for? Or is it going to be whatever it is? But anything that's got Don Jazzy's name on it, Don Jazzy is absolutely brilliant. Like he's just such a sick producer, sick songwriter, sick label owner. Like he's just so sick. Like I just love. Sorry, this is just so funny. Maybe laugh because I'm talking about Nigeria. In Nigeria they take like nepotics, like so it's just so funny. Like
yeah, I just realized something just changed, innit?
Yes.
All right.
But yeah, so Don Jazzy is honestly one of the he's just so sick, like too sick, man. He gets his flowers, like he absolutely deserves it every time. So whatever's got his name on it, I know it's gonna be good. I know it's gonna be sick. I believe he was one of the producers of Ira Starr's last album. I think he helps produce all the albums of his artists. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually really looking forward to it. It's out. When is it out? My bad. 1 second. Let's see. It is out on Friday. It's out on Friday. So that's going to be very interesting. But yeah, it's called The Entertainer, the sequel. Entertainer sequel. And yeah, man, big up to Dbanj. Obviously, I'm conflicted in it. I'm a bit conflicted. I'll tell you why I'm conflicted. Obviously, I like Don Jazzy, so I'm listening. I'm here for Don Jazzy. But with Dbanj, he was involved in some scandal a few years ago where there was a whole thing with some girl allegedly being sexually assaulted by, I believe, someone in his camp. It was either him or someone in his camp, something like that anyway. But his name was involved in that, and then they got the girl arrested. It was a whole thing. So, I'm not quite sure where I'm personally at the moment, if I'm being honest with you. I need to look up how that case ended and what actually happened with that case and whatnot. And then sadly as well, he lost his child as well. His child drowned in a pool, similar to Davido's child. That was very sad actually. But I think they had another child after that. But yeah, I think this is very sick for Afrobeat heads, for people that remember Dbanj from the Wymie days, like from the old school days. I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna listen to the old school, his albums from back in the day on my gym session today. So nostalgic. So exciting. What a time. What a time, man. But yeah, they were very, very iconic in Afrobeats and everything Afrobeats. Like Dbanj, I remember back then it was like Dbanj, Two Face, the Chocolate City Boys. So that's Choc Boys. That was MI, Jesse Jags, Ice Prince. Like that was such a good time. It's making me so happy talking about it. And we've come such a long way with Afrobeats as well. Sick. Speaking of reuniting, Simone Biles, I didn't know this actually. So Simone Biles' biological mum is talking about she would like for Simone to forgive her. So she's not in Simone's life or her siblings. So apparently when Simone was at 3, she basically was put in foster care because her mum was dealing with some addiction situations. And she's basically saying that she was struggling with drug and alcohol addiction at the time. And basically her children were in and out of foster care. And yeah, so she says, it was hard for me. So it was hard to give up my kids, but I had to do what I had to do. I wasn't able to take care of them. I was still using, and my father didn't want me coming in and out of their lives when I wasn't right, which is fair because you can't be hurting children like that. She says that she would like to make amends with Simone personally. I'm just waiting for her and her younger sister, Adria. She says she speaks to Adria more than she speaks to Simone. I would just ask her to forgive me. Can we move forward? Don't judge me on my past. Let's move forward. This is what she says. She is now sober and she works as a grocery store cashier. She also said, which I thought was interesting. I'm not quite sure how I feel about this, but she said how she has Simone's. She says she has Simone's number, and they asked her, like, "Okay, are you going to reach out to her then?" And she said no. She would like for Simone to reach out to her. So I'm a bit torn because on one hand, I don't believe in kids doing parents' jobs, which is to mend relationships with the parents. I believe that's the parents' job. I didn't have myself. the parent had me. Do you get what I mean? So there's that, but then also maybe she doesn't want to overstep because I do think you coming back into your child's life after you've been an absent parent or whatever the situation is very heavy. So maybe she wants to respect that, but I don't know. Maybe she's tried in the past and it hasn't worked out, which is why she's saying that. But I do be finding it weird sometimes. I don't know. But I hope that at some point they can reconcile. She talked about, obviously Simone's married now, and she talked about it would have been nice for her to be at the wedding, but girl, it ain't about you. I feel sometimes, unfortunately, with the way life works, there are consequences for things that happen. There are consequences for things that happen. So sometimes you just got to deal with that and, you just got to deal with that and accept it. But hopefully they can come together and, figure something out. That would be nice. In really, really good news, big up Rapman. But as I say about Rapman, yeah. Supercell has been renewed for season 2. You guys watch it? I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I have.
How was it?
It was good.
It's good.
Very good.
Yeah, I haven't watched it because it just seems like a heavy topic.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it?
Not really.
So why do you
You
agree
got
with
sickle
me?
cell?
Yeah.
When I say heavy, as in there's death in it.
That's what I'm saying. That's heavy, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. But Rapman, he basically posted on Instagram and he said, massive thank you to anyone who ever shared anything positive about Supercell, to anyone who had nothing nice to say. Okay, I'm going to ignore that part. Yeah, so anyways, it's been renewed for season 2 at Netflix, which is absolutely, absolutely amazing. I think that's so sick. It was top 10 as well for the longest time as well. It might still be because it still comes up on my thingy. But yeah, big up him, big up everyone that's done what they need to do. And yeah, man. Yeah, that's really good news. And then also Sasha Ellese, I believe her name is how you pronounce her name. My apologies if it's not. She's given birth to her second child. So she posted on her social saying, don't mind me, just been in newborn heaven, for the past 6 days. I'm really happy for her. I love this for her. Any black woman that can give birth to a child healthily, happily, while they're alive and whatnot is an absolute blessing. Obviously, with her, there's been a lot of... Oh, I did it the opposite way, my bad. But obviously, with her, there's been a lot of... It's been a bit controversial because she publicly spoke about how she's a Christian and celibacy and whatever else. And obviously, she got pregnant and had a child. But stuff like that, I don't know. I just think that it's tricky. I feel like you can it's tricky because I think part of it, I think people would love to judge people for things that they done wrong, but your sins are in private and this person's sin is outwardly, which is why you can have the mouth and the lip to be yapping all over the place when you yourself, you don't live a righteous life. There's that. But I think also as well, sometimes when it comes to your Christian journey, it is really between you and God. And I don't think that your Christian journey being between you and God means that you can't proclaim God's goodness or you can't talk about how it is that God desires for us to live and stuff like that. So, because I hate to say it, not her, this is not Sasha, but this is just in general. I think that sometimes with people that are public, whether influencers, content creators, whatever it is, when they become Christians, almost like they make this their new personality and it feels as though this is the new avenue for content. This is giving them something new. It's basically giving them a new idea for content. And I don't know how I feel about that because I think that's where that whole pressure thing comes into where you start to feel like you must live this certain way or pretend to be a certain way outwardly, but inwardly where it really matters and what you're like before God, you're not like that. Again, this is not to her or anybody in particular. Of course, as always, if the shoe fits Cinderella, lace it up. But but I'm not here for her being cooked. I absolutely don't. I'm not here for it at all. Especially because when she announced the pregnancy, people were doing that, and I just thought, this is a pregnant woman. This is a pregnant woman. Where's the sense? Where's decency? Oh, I forgot about talk about Sky Jackson. I'll talk about it tomorrow.
Who's Sky Jackson?
She's Nickelodeon. Is it Nickelodeon or Disney Channel? One of them actor kids.
Yeah. But
she got arrested for an argument with her boyfriend, and then in the thing, it turns out she's engaged and she's pregnant and whatnot. I'll talk about it tomorrow because I need to look into the story properly. Cool. I forgot to send it to myself. But yeah, man, but big up Sasha. Congratulations to her. And obviously she hasn't talked about who her partner, that guy.
How old is she?
Ben is right there. It's 22.
Where is it? Oh, yeah. I see it.
She's 22. She's really cute though. Yeah. But anyways, that's it for me. What are we doing? What's next?
Headlines.
All right, let's get into our last headlines then. I was going to my appointment for. Okay. Sorry. All right. Donald Trump bizarrely said that his Democratic presidential rival, Kamala Harris, looks like his wife, Melania Trump, in his rambling interview with Elon Musk on Monday night. The former president joined the tech billionaire on X Spaces for what was billed as a game-changing conversation, but actually ended up being a more than 2-hour-long, very friendly interview that was instantly beset with tech problems, not to mention questions about Trump's apparent lisp. In the interview, Trump launched into a scathing critique of Harris, calling her a terrible leader before he swiftly drifted to fawning over her beautiful appearance. Elon Musk, a self-styled free speech absolutist, vowed to use his X platform as a political tool to fight what he calls the woke mind virus. But the hotly anticipated live stream was marred with issues from the offset, being hit with a 40-minute delay due to what Musk claimed was a cyber attack. Sure it is. Next headline, Paul Spiers, a street cleaner, won a holiday after he was prohibited from accepting gifts due to his employer's policy. Hundreds of Bromley residents chipped in to send Paul Spiers, who's age 63, on a summer break as a thank you for his hard work, only for his employer, Veolia, I think, to say he was not allowed to accept the gift. Can you imagine? The firm said it would match the more than £3,000 in donations and give the cash to charity. To circumvent this ban, online travel agent On the Beach vowed to send the street sweeper abroad. The company said Elvis fan Mr. Spiers had won a trip to Portugal in its competition, meaning he would not have to turn down the holiday because it is not a gift. Its prize giveaway stated that to win, you must be between the ages of 62 and 64, obviously 63. You must love Elvis, have a surname of Spiers, be a street cleaner in Beckenham, and be loved by your local community. Oh, it's making me want to cry. It's so sweet. The incident garnered attention with reactions from both the public and the company regarding the policy and its impact on employees. This is really, really sweet. Big up Spiers, right? Have you seen that whole situation with the GoFundMe situation with that man? So basically, when the riots happened, there was a care worker whose car got burnt. People felt bad for him. So his employers let the public know this is what happened to him. He works in a care home or something like that. He's on a student visa as well. And they basically set up a GoFundMe. They set it to £3,000. Obviously, it's gone big because people felt bad for him and whatever. And they've donated like over 60k to him. All of a sudden now, the employers edit, the guy's a black man. Obviously, I think he's African. The employers now edit the caption of the GoFundMe, saying now that they're going to give him £3,000 and the rest of the money they're going to do with it as they see fit. That includes giving to charity. These people are going to give 10 grand to the police, of the guy's money. Give 10 grand to the police, give money to street cleaning, do all these things, and then also give money to the employees who were affected by the riots. We don't know who the employees are. We don't know how much they've been given, all of that. But then basically, the black people, he's Nigerian for sure. I remember the Nigerian Association stepped in and whatever, as in that based here stepped in and whatever. So basically the people basically stepped in, cussing out the employers, and last, they're going to give him the full money. People are basically calling them liars, and they were like, how? I think it's called Claire's Care Home.
Did he put out any statement?
Yeah, so he did, saying that basically what they tried to do as well, they tried to paint him as greedy. So obviously the money was initially to get him a new car. Then obviously the money was going, they were like, okay. I think they said they asked him what he wanted, and he said, and I think it was decided that they would get him a new car, then also get him like a new place to live and whatnot, where he would like feel safe or whatever, and the rest of the money can be used to pay his tuition. That's what he said he wanted. But then they brought a statement out and basically were like, oh, basically, you guys donated money to him, but he's being greedy. He wants a Mercedes. We don't think that he can pay for it. We don't think he can sustain it. They basically just painted him as a greedy man. But all of that, they lied. So he then had to come up with a statement saying that he's grateful for everyone that stood up for him and blah, 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 and that some of the things that they've said has been false. And these are the things that he actually asked for. It was just a whole back and forth. But anyway, cut long story short, they're going to give him the money. And then they made him a beneficiary on GoFundMe. So people were reporting the post. So now he's going to receive the money. And the Nigerian association that is based in the UK, they basically helped him with like getting accommodation and stuff like that and blah, 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 blah.
Lovely.
Some employees are wicked, man. So I'm not shocked at this story here. I feel like sometimes, do you know what, yeah? Some people are just wicked. It's very like bourgeoisie, capitalist mindset where it's like you feel like you don't want to have something nice because God forbid they ever dream of leaving this job role, of cleaning the streets or whatever it is. It's crazy. It's a very crazy mindset. Anyways.
Question before we go on.
Yes.
What sin sticks with you all more? What sin stays with you all more? Huh?
You think about this from Wedding Road?
No. I think I was thinking about it before. I was waiting for a moment.
Stop because there wasn't the moment. Go on.
So what sin stays with you more?
As in me personally, that I commit.
Yeah.
Like, what's your favourite sin?
That's not what I said.
No, that's different.
Because it haunts you.
That's a different. So the sin that haunts me.
Yeah.
Sins of sexual immorality.
Okay,
I can't live with that.
How about you?
Oh, that debauchery and things.
I don't even know what debauchery. What's debauchery? Is that orgies and stuff?
I'm just saying,
This privacy, like sexual.
Oh no, I'm vanilla. I'm talking about fornication.
What stays with me? Gluttony.
Sorry, I didn't think we were gonna go there.
To be a glutton. What does that mean?
Gluttonous, you know, when you're gluttonous, it's
Greedy.
Greedy.
Yeah.
That stays with you? When it is that you're being too greedy?
Yeah.
When is that
I
manifest
said,
in your
yeah.
life? You mean with women?
It could be
You like
anything.
Pokemon when you catch them all?
It doesn't have to be with consumption of food, being greedy and being gluttonous. You know what I'm trying to say? It doesn't have to, it's not just always about eating. So
I said women. I don't know where you go to food. Whenever I said food.
what do you mean women?
How does gluttony manifest in your life?
Because if I'm too greedy sometimes, too much
But
of
what
one
though?
thing is
What
good for
food?
too much of one thing is good for nothing.
What's
Just
too much
stuff.
of one thing you
Go
have?
on, t-shirt
Like, give an
quotes
example.
again. Go on.
Give us a one thing. Give
All
an
right, yeah,
example.
women.
So debauchery.
that's the thing that
That's not
basically
gluttony.
haunts you.
Too
Really?
greedy. That's what sticks with me.
That's not what God means when He says gluttony.
Ain't it?
Your category is debauchery.
Adultery,
Adultery. You're not married. Actually, no. To be fair,
they are.
fornicator is an adulterer.
Adultery sticks with me.
So what really it sticks with you? As in, like when you see someone's wife, it sticks with you. You feel bad. Would you do it again though? So you don't feel bad. So why does it stick with you?
It just weighs heavy on my heart.
In what way though?
I can think about it.
As in, think about it like the flashbacks, or think about it. Think about it flashbacks, or think about it. I can't believe I did that.
Both.
But then, would you go back?
Sometimes.
You don't really have it in your
No,
heart,
don't
man.
stick with me. I don't really have a conscience.
What's yours, Brent?
Moments where like I respond in anger or frustration.
Okay, yeah.
Like when you get to pull me out of my character, like I really feel unsettled.
Okay.
Like I just need to resolve it so that it's not lingering.
Okay, yeah. That sticks with me as well, actually. Do I feel like I need to resolve it? What I feel like I need to. Yeah, I don't like stuff like that. I don't like when I have to be like mean to somebody. I do feel bad. And actually, I do have to resolve it. One time I was rude to some guy in a car park one time, and I actually went back. I had to go back and apologize. I couldn't live.
Did you get to your car, or was it like midway to your car and you're like, I can't do this, go back and forth?
No, literally. So we pulled into the shopping cart and he was doing too much. And then I went shopping and whatnot, and we're about to leave. I was like, my mum, oh no, stop, I need to speak to the man. Then I actually spoke to him and I was like, I'm really sorry for how I spoke to you. I felt really bad about that.
Was it your fault?
No, he was a piece of shit, man. But it's not about... One thing the Holy Spirit's been convicting me about in recent months is that it's not about what people do or don't do. It's about who God has called me to be. So none of that matters. Even if they technically do deserve it, it's about how God wants me to carry myself and who God wants me to represent. So annoyingly, I come from annoyed. I'm like, oh, fine. I'll apologize, but I do.
I don't like being envious or jealous or anything like that. If I have those kind of feelings towards people, I rebuke them and I push them out because I don't like feeling. I don't like being like a hater. That makes sense.
Is that hater though? I don't think envy and jealousy is hater.
It feels like it to me. It's like it's natural, innit? Like I try and I'll be happy for everyone and stuff like that. But as a human, there are times when that little hater, that little envious thing creeps in, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
Give me an example.
I can't because I don't do it that much. But if it ever creeps in, I pray. I turn to God and I pray and I rebuke.
Jesus, please.
I rebuke those feelings of like people. Like I need to be happy for people. Like of people, I don't know. It could be like pairs, people being successful, more successful than you, or like just I don't know. Like, you get what I mean though?
I get you.
Like I should be happy for someone. I shouldn't be looking at someone thinking, "Oh, look what they got. Why have they got and I ain't got? Why did they get this feeling and it doesn't think for me?" Like those kind of feelings and emotions, I temper them. I don't like feeling like that. That's not what my heart's.
Who do you consider your peers to be?
People in my field, in my industry, musicians, content creators.
Yeah, because you exist in different pockets of industry. So you can't say musicians because you're not practicing musician.
Yeah, but past tense at one point it would have been musicians.
No, I'm talking about
now.
Recent. This feeling that you rebuke, right?
Is there a rebuke like that?
It can't be musicians.
It would have to be content creators, podcasters.
Who could you be looking at? And seeing as you don't want to basically share, I'm trying to guess.
No, but I'm saying that when I see things and people and their achievements, my instant reaction should be happy. It should never be.
But in the podcast space, what achievements are we seeing?
I just see shits and gigs do.
You can't be doing. This is ridiculous. I don't know why you rebuke it then.
Yeah, I just see shits and gigs do O2.
He's saying that he felt like a tingle of envy and jealousy.
But you're saying you don't know why he's rebuking that?
I didn't. But that didn't bother me. You said give you an example of what I could see.
I could do quite well with AI and video these days. You said what you said.
So are you saying that one is? Are you saying that he shouldn't?
Black Kings.
Okay.
Are you saying that he shouldn't feel like that for this?
Now, guys, let's go with it. Let's do it.
You already hit. Oh, when he starts laughing at this, yeah.
Basically, because I'm trying to figure out what, because I'm not. You're in your pocket with your niche on No Behavior. No other podcasters like No Behavior. None, right? Obviously, numbers-wise, shits and gigs have gone clear of everybody. This is not by a black community metric. This is just as a podcast metric, right? So you felt away when they did O2 Arena because...
Go on, say.
Because you want No Behavior in O2 Arena.
That's the mindset.
So you're saying that when a loved one dies, they shouldn't wish for you to do O2. Because you can't.
I don't know how.
What?
You know what? Yeah.
Because you cannot.
What?
You know what he was saying that you looked to fulfill the request of a dead one. He said, "Don't ask me that."
Don't ask me that foolishness. Yeah.
I see you being able to do a No Behavior pen game link up in O2. I see that easily. No Behavior is a couch that the flipping people come and sit down on after or before. Come on, I can see it. And that could work. No Behavior X.
Your piece. No, he's falling off his chair.
No.
Your mic is done.
I love it.
Your mic is done.
I love it. I love it because if you're not being like foolish in your desires, if you're not being crap.
He's crying. He's got tears in his eyes,
actually
you know.
crying.
He's got tears in his eyes.
If you're not being delusional, then you're in with the rest of them, right? The flipping herd, the flock. And you're not a flock, man. You're a shepherd. Yeah.
I'm done now.
The Lulu is
So
the
that's the
Lulu.
sin that sticks with you, yeah? the sins that you rebuke, the jealousy and envy, this and next. Long may you continue to rebuke it. Yeah. Because you are a great guy who looks to push people, and I don't see you hating anybody. Even people coming to hate other people around you, like, yeah, get away from me.
They don't like it.
You're not hating.
Satan. That is good. All right, cool. We missed a reaction yesterday.
Wait a minute, I'm not done with the headlines.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think anyway. Yeah, I've got one more. So Meta's new social media platform Threads has seen a significant rise in user activity and posts, positioning itself as a major competitor to Twitter. Who the hell is on Threads? Do you use Threads?
I have an account.
You can't delete it.
Yeah, you can't because links.
You've tried.
It's not on my phone anymore, but like once you create the,
okay.
like you
Yeah,
can't delete the
it,
account.
yeah. 'Cause
The
the
account.
links, you have to delete your Instagram.
Instagram, yeah.
I never created one. It is currently saturated with posts from new and returning users who have fled X in the wake of Elon Musk's far-right pivots. The exiles are introducing themselves to their fellow Threads users, all 200 million of them, seeking connections and berating X's divisive commander-in-chief as they find their bearings on the fledgling social media app. It's no coincidence that the sudden influx of posts panning Musk X comes in the wake of the entrepreneur's endorsement of Trump and his subsequent interview with the former US president on Tuesday morning. The audio live stream was riddled with tech errors that almost derailed it altogether. Back on Threads, Musk's fiercest critics have seized upon his tweet blaming the bugs on a massive DDoS attack and turned it into a meme. However, the barrage of posts lambasting, I love that word so much, so much. However, the barrage of posts lambasting Musk and X has some users wondering whether Meta is amplifying the content. It's time to pay some more bills. That's all our headlines for today. Let's get into the reaction.
Involved in people's business, like I just try to be impartial and just not let everything bother me, yeah. But this little twist that Elon's been on, yeah, is annoying me. Like this whole far right thing that he's doing, just the way he's moving, his commentary on what's going on in England and stuff like that, and just the way he's just misusing his power on his platform, is proper starting to annoy me. Like I just like I've never bothered this guy. I don't know nothing about him. Just Elon, Tesla, like rockets and stuff, and like I've never really bothered with him before. And these last 2 weeks, he's pissing me off.
Okay. If you had that power, would you create your own narratives?
With great power comes great responsibility, Brent.
100%.
I would use
But you know how
it.
people say that you can't find, like, what's the saying? You can't find a trustworthy billionaire. That's not the saying. You can't find a good billionaire, a decent billionaire, a kind billionaire. I can't remember what the saying is.
I think I know where you're going now.
Do you believe that? Honest billionaire. I think that's what it is.
I get what you mean. Yeah, probably. Probably, yeah. Once you get to that level, there's a certain amount of corruption that your heart's been...
So if you had that power, because, you know, people used to say that Jack used to do his own type of narrative spinning. Was he responsible for blocking all of the facts coming out in COVID from doctors and stuff?
Yeah.
Was it him? Was he still in charge then? I can't remember.
I don't know.
But would you do what you want to do? Because remember, you would have your own opinion of what is right and what's wrong, and what's going left, what's going right. Would you pattern your platform for your own purposes?
I don't know, but that doesn't mean anything to me. I'm going to do what I say, not what I do kind of man. You know what I'm trying to say? So whatever I would do is irrelevant. And so whether I can understand or not, doesn't mean I have to like
Maybe
his
he
actions.
also is a do what I say and not what as I do.
Yeah, maybe. And that's his prerogative. It's his platform. I just don't have to like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't have to like it.
But he's not a nice man anyway.
Is he
And
not?
I do believe he's racist.
I wouldn't even have known that. I don't know nothing about him. That's what I'm saying.
I do believe he's racist.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
I do believe so. Yes.
I can see it. But sorry for the politics. This is the reaction, people, where I read out sports headlines to you. Let's see what we got here. So Martin Zubimendi rejects Liverpool. Hey. No horns. Cool.
No, I'm not a hater. I see you want to be today.
I'm rebuking it.
What do you feel about that? Because that dropped yesterday, innit?
Good for them. I'm not even going to pretend like I've watched this guy play 90 minutes. All the stuff that I've seen come out about him sounds like he's a good player. Sounds like it would have been a good move for Liverpool, especially with how they've been moving under Onslaught. They look like a decent little outfit. You get me?
Very good.
Yeah, they look all right with the way that they're playing, and yeah, they actually do look decent. To be totally fair, so I'm guessing that would have helped them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that he rejected them.
Oh yeah, Man United guy. Cool.
Like, what do you make of it?
They really need a DM, and he is a very good DM. Obviously, as you knew, or maybe you didn't, Arsenal were in for him, or they inquired.
Okay, I didn't know. No.
Yeah. But we haven't been pursuing him because obviously we were told that he wanted to stay. I think Bayern Munich were in for him too, or inquired. But again, nope, I want to stay. So when all the news came out that now Liverpool had put in a bid, and talking to the player, this has gone far past what was reported for Arsenal.
Okay, yeah.
So now Liverpool fans are
Happen.
They're making videos left, right, and centre because they knew he said, quote unquote, no to Arsenal. Do you understand? So now they're like, we still got that power. Klopp's gone, but Liverpool is Liverpool. So I'm like, all right, cool. He's gonna be in Liverpool's team, and it's gonna make them a better team, 100%. Because he is a very, very good player. I really like him. So now that he said sorry, and apparently what's on offer from Real Sociedad is a new contract, but it's much lower than what Liverpool was there suggesting. Like, he was really saying, I'm staying here.
Oh, okay.
So hearing that, I'm like, let me go and see what all of the staunch Liverpool fan creators are now saying. And that, I wasn't laughing, but I'm like, oh, ouch. I was meant to ask Loons yesterday to see how he reacted.
He's like, I don't care. I've never seen him play, so it don't make a difference to me.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he's like, I don't even know who he is. I've never seen him play, so I don't even care. He done that one.
Do you believe him? Because he would have watched some videos.
Yeah, we know. Loons is full of shit. Loons is someone that's full of shit. You get what I'm trying to say? If we signed him, I'm guessing it would be a different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's cool. In avenues, I think. Well, I'm sure we spoke about this, but it's definitely gone through now. Atletico Madrid have got Julian Alvarez for 81.5 million. Great bit of business for Man City by paying 14 million for him 2 seasons ago. Sensational stuff. I don't know what's going on with Atletico Madrid, but I believe Conor Gallagher has been sent home by Chelsea. They've told him to come home until these lot can sort out whatever they're doing. I don't know, there's stuff going on. So the Conor Gallagher one ain't gone through yet, has it? Yeah, no, I think he was on the plane back home yesterday.
Yep.
So he's back in London until they sort out what they got to sort out. So I don't know. But Alvarez has gone through. Atletico Madrid's got him. In avenues, Valentina Petroli is the first transgender.
You've got a sign-in defender, no? Lit? The
Delete Mazawari. Didn't I speak about that?
Didn't it happen last night?
It went through last night. The problem, I feel like we touched on it. The problem with these signings, yeah, you see, because they keep us, the new way that they roll it out now, like they keep us, it's up to date, second by second. This is happening, this is happening.
Yeah.
Between certain outlets, and if you know who to look for and what to read and whatnot, you can kind of get a grasp of what's going on these deals, innit? So even though it only went through officially yesterday,
you already knew that it was
in my that's been happened. You know what I'm trying to say? Like you just just going through the motions. The personal terms was agreed ages ago. They're just trying to find the fees. The news has come out. They're in contact with the agents and the clubs. Everybody's talking. Everybody's happy. They're just working it out. So we were just waiting in it. I feel like we spoke about Delita Mazarawi ages ago, but you're right. It's official now. Delita Mazarawi's done. Because I suppose I spoke about Wan-Bissaka as well. Wan-Bissaka's official as well. He's gone to West Ham the other way. West Ham are doing decent stuff over there. They got to Debo as well. Freiburg, whatever his name is. Striker's going to be good for them. They got someone else as well, innit? Somerville. West Ham going to be decent. Oh, not well. I don't know if they're going to be decent, but they've done some decent business. We are still looking at Agurti, and again, just the way that's gone on, it's dragging out, but it's looking like it's more than likely gonna happen. I think we've agreed personal terms with him. They want the 60 million euros for him. They paid 60 million euros for him last year, so they're trying to move, and he didn't. And the gaffers weren't having him. He didn't play a lot, innit? So you're trying to say like he ain't dropped peas? Like he must have dropped peas. Are you not trying to get exactly what you paid for him for? And I think that's just where they're at, innit? So United are saying, come down on a piece, little piece, and we'll sort it. Or if not, you have to wait for us to sell someone. And I think that's where they're at. And if that gets too long, then they're gonna go and look at some other options that they got in midfield. But again, all of it seems pretty straightforward stuff. So yeah, so Valentina Petroli is the first transgender Paralympian set to compete in Paris. So a 50-year-old Italian sprinter will become the first openly transgender athlete to compete at the Paralympic Games in Paris. Petrillo, who competes in the women's T12 classification for athletes with visual impairments, transitioned in 2019. She has won medals at both World Para Athletics Championships and National Para Championships since transitioning. Petroli's participation has sparked debate about transgender inclusion in sports, with some athletes and advocates expressing concerns about fairness. The International Paralympic Committee allows international sport governing bodies to set their own policies on transgender inclusion, leading to different approaches in different sports. And our last sports headline is about Virgil Ortiz, and he edges Serhii Bohachuk by majority decision in a close junior middleweight fight. So Ortiz won a majority decision fight over Bohachuk in a close junior middleweight fight. This happened last weekend, by the way. Sorry, people. Ortiz was behind on the scorecards after 9 rounds, but rallied to win the final 3 rounds and take victory. The fight was marked by 2 knockdowns, 1 each for Ortiz and Bohachuk, but Ortiz ultimately prevailed in a closely contested battle. And that is the end of our sports headlines. And these need updating. Let's get into our recap, Brent.
Okay.
Luke Shaw. Yeah. He's missing the start of the season again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I could have got into Luke Shaw. Definitely misses. We need a left back, man. We was looking at Hermosa, who's free agent as well, but then apparently I heard that they said they were not interested anymore. We 100% need a left back. I know they got Mazarawi, he could play left and right. So we'll be all right for the weekend because him or Delo can play left or whatever. But still, again, that means we're 1 injury away from everything being collapsed again. We need a left back. Luke Shaw's sick. To go away with England and go and play in the final and then not be fit for the first game of the season is egregious. That's crazy. And the guy's cold, but he just can't stay fit. Since he broke his leg, you're not going to get a full season out of him. So, I don't know. They need to work on that. But, yep. So today, obviously, we had a quick, start from back to front, but a quick transfer roundup in the reaction. And obviously, we read out some fun headlines tonight. Which ones do I actually remember? Well, inflation's gone up. Inflation's gone up to 2.2%. That is not good at all. President Trump thinks Kamala Harris is beautiful and looks like his gyal. That's a bit weird. Far-right activist Elon Musk has been embracing Trump and he's allowed him back on his platform on X. And on Word on Road, what was our Word on Road today that I cared about? Oh, Ratman, Supercell, Season 2. That is serious stuff. We're going to have to take that in. And big up Sasha with the announcement of her second baby. All praise goes to Jesus.
Hallelujah. Won't he do it?
Won't he do it? And yeah, there we go.
As always, don't forget to follow us on socials, The Day After TNB, on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and on Discord. Also, don't forget to like this video, please, and subscribe to the channel.
All of the investors so far should have already gotten an email from me inviting them to our next Shake Your
Shindig.
Leg thingy at the Ned. I wonder if it is that we should extend maybe 10 to the TDA community.
Yeah, why not, man? Be good to catch up with them, shake a leg, party.
All right.
How are we gonna do this though? Because I only want paintings in my area. So
Wait. The girls also want paintings
In their area.
in the area.
I'm here.
Bye. BFFR.
How would I do this? I would tell you tomorrow, I guess.
I think the people... Oh, never mind.
Go on.
I was going to say people that come to Daryl's thing.
I am going to extend, yes, but they might not be interested in 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. Shake your leg thing. And this is in a fantastic environment.
It's wonderful.
It's
environment.
wonderful.
Yeah, it's partying. It's a vibe. It's a shake your leg
Yeah,
thing.
it's
So it's not like a. If you don't want to shake a leg, if you don't
You ain't
fancy
gotta
a
shake
Friday.
it.
If you don't fancy a Friday night out, there's no point coming.
Yeah.
They don't come just to...
To be honest, they could just chill in the other room. You know when
No,
it is,
no,
you
sorry. We're not
come
inviting
in-
people to come and chill.
No, but
This is
it's
silly.
not the main area.
Nope. We're not inviting people. You cannot put an invite out and say you can come and chill.
Like you're allowed
No.
to chill once you get there, but that can't be.
But that can't be why you're coming.
Because obviously it's a nice vibe. It's a nice
You
setup.
chill
so
after
you can.
you've partied.
You get what I'm saying? If
I
you feel like
apologise.
chilling, you can chill. You
Can
can
you imagine?
interact and
I
all that. But that's not the.
That's not the
selling
MO,
point.
that's not the
Yeah,
motive.
That's not what we're going there.
I apologize.
Come over and chill. What do you think, Netflix?
I apologize because me saying chill, it doesn't mean not dancing.
But that's in people. I would think if you tell me I can come over and somewhere and chill. I just think I'm coming over to chill. Like I'm not gonna be dancing like that and whatever else. I don't think I'm going to party. But obviously, when we say party, it doesn't mean you have to come there and be an horizontal warrior.
Fair. Ah, do you know that Sarah's gonna be
Yeah,
there? Oh, I only from the last.
He would.
I
He would
from the
know though.
last. Huh?
He should know.
Oh, is it?
You know.
Surprise.
That'll do it. My bad.
Yeah, there's already some TDA peeps coming through. So I don't know how I'm supposed to now give them the link though, Esther.
Do you know what I say? I say anyone who's come put their name forward, and then
How though? And the Discord?
yeah, and then the cast will decide who gets.
But then some people might not do it because
Because now we'll let them in.
some of them just like eggs,
What?
then faceless eggs, like
Oh.
on Twitter. I don't know what you look like.
So how many tickets are there for you you want to give
That's what
to
I'm saying.
ticket?
I might extend 10 because obviously
Okay,
this
10.
is limited.
It's very limited. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Oh, how do we do this? Okay, we'll think about it, man.
I'll tell you tomorrow.
We got like 2 weeks. And on Friday.
They ain't got 2 weeks because the confirmation will come on 19th.
Orcs. My bad. Okay, well,
I'll tell you tomorrow. But it'll be lovely to see some of your faces, to be honest.
it would be nice to see some of you
to
guys'
put
faces.
to put the energy to the face.
Well, the energy never matches the face, child.
I want Black Rob to come.
That's good. I'm sure you might be able to come. Why you smile like a meerkat? Are you a witch? Why you smile like that?
To be honest, Marks, if you had an option to pick 2 characters from the chat, who would you pick?
2 characters from the chat.
Yeah.
I would pick. Wait, let me see if there's anyone.
What to come?
Yeah. Oh, Black Lad Travel. I want him there.
Is he free or is he traveling at the moment though? That one's always in Traveller.
Fair.
Amy Snow Globe was there last time, right?
Yeah, she was. I didn't meet her though.
Oh,
Hopefully
man.
she's next one. Do you know what? No, sorry, Ed, you're not coming. Ed was like SM Black Rob. Like this is not a thing. I'm very indifferent about Black Rob. Do you mean it's just not a thing.
Not a thing.
If Black Rob is there, that's great. If Black Rob is in there, also great. Like it just don't do nothing for me.
I can't tell, man, because I can't make the decision of just the faces. I need to see their whole
No, this
body.
is just
What the hell? That's not what he asked you to do.
Question. I just said, who would you like to be? Like, don't look in the chat and then like,
That's
no.
not what he asked you to do.
Up to the memory of the people participating in the
Just
chat.
like I think Laugh or Bod should come.
Yeah.
Laugh
No,
or
I
Bod
couldn't
sounds
care
fun.
less about that. I want attractive people around me.
But then, who have you seen in the chat that you feel is attractive? Come on.
I can't think, and I can't tell because I can only see their heads. I need more.
It's a very unserious. You know, sometimes we have very, very serious days in this show. Like we come across as like very serious
Serious
people.
people. Mm.
And then it's like something happens. There's a breeze that blows.
Yeah. The spirit that just
It's like, oh,
wafts in.
yeah, and then now here we are.
Yeah.
Life is about balance, guys.
Always. Another t-shirt quote.
What's wrong with you with the quotes today?
Uh-uh.
You piss off. You sound like some girl's been doing Insta quotes. And your brain has been storing them. Literally, every time you click on a story, she's doing, oh, don't let anyone take you for idiot. The only person we're focusing on is yourself. Ay.
Anyway,
Hopefully, so we can see some of you guys there. That would be really cool. I think if you're interested, maybe should I let you know?
yeah,
How you
just,
decide?
just send an email, send a DM. Email, DM, whatever. I'm not going to ask for pictures. That's not what I'm going to be doing.
That's
I'm
crazy
not
if you did
Marks.
that.
I'm
That'd be
Marks.
wild.
I just want to be with
Mark is never going to
community.
ask for pictures, though. You can't ask for pictures.
Who, me?
If we give,
He's
if we
going to
give you
say,
a
send me your
ticket.
Insta. You're going to say,
Message, DM me on Insta. DM me on Insta.
But their pages are private. No private pages.
Huh?
No private pages.
No private pages. Or you can send me a little picture with a DM if you want.
That's silly. What are we doing here? You don't send. Anyway.
You know what it is? I know good things when I see them, innit? So message me.
No, but why are we moving like all the 10 is just for girls?
No, I'm making sure there's man them there. I'm inviting guys, innit? So there's going to be guys there for
Oh,
the
guys.
chat.
I don't want killies there.
Go on. You make up your
you
face.
saying you're making sure there's mandem is not a selling point for any mandem.
Or any girl.
Any girl.
Why?
Because they've seen your mandem.
They don't know who.
Your man are the ones that because of people outside pen game. They don't want that. I'm cussing people in the Neds.
I've got a mixed group of friends.
But no one wants your man them.
Noreen, I want you there. I've met Noreen before, haven't I?
I'll pick up the uncut girls.
I've met Noreen, right? All the time.
Is that like a
No, it's the podcast.
about circumcision?
What? What are you talking about circumcision?
Go on. Elaborate.
Land, this point.
You've probably touched on something I don't know about. I just want context.
I definitely don't know what I want context to.
No, I've never seen it before. It said the Uncut podcast.
Oh, you just
No,
read
it's
their
nothing.
name.
Oh, you egg. No. It's basically BTS podcast. They've rebranded.
Ah.
They're
Pick up the girls.
biggest podcast in the world.
I could
Period.
imagine. I could imagine.
Pick up
What's
them,
that,
man.
Huh?
Uncut?
No, I just feel it. They shoot hair, right?
We say you feel it.
Oh yeah,
After
yeah.
talk about circumcision. Oh my god.
No, I've seen their thing. I've seen their thing on social media and that.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
the most genuine girls that I have met as a group
Aw.
shoot hair. And it's like they're friends.
Oh, that's sweet.
That ain't really friends though. That's gonna break up soon.
You're a witch. No, you're a hater for sure.
Can you imagine?
You're such a hater. You're such a
Playing
hater.
with his legs crossed and I rebuke hatred.
So
right?
imagine what he- Imagine what he thinks about shits and gigs. Are you doing James the Ford breakup as well? You witch. The girls go to church as well, so that ain't happening.
Yes,
Can
exactly.
you imagine?
They're protected properly.
Can you actually imagine? Talk about he
Forgive me your wickedness.
Look how bad
Look.
he feels. Talk about this is the sin. This is the sin he feels bad about. You don't feel bad about being a
I
hater.
do, 'cause I shouldn't have said that.
Look at your face. You're clean.
Yeah, but in my heart, I know I shouldn't have said that. You know?
Look at that. You got them talking about, oh God. And then big up the girls.
All right, so text, DM Mags if it is that you want to DM Mags. I know somebody else don't want to DM the TDA thing to show us that you're not even following us, but you want to come and shake a leg. Make sure that they're following us if it is the time to DM you Mags.
All right.
You know you ain't doing all that.
Yeah.
Making sure they got cheeks and that's it.
He denied.
You didn't. You did not.
Yeah, he denied.
You know. But it would be fun to see some of you guys there.
Yeah.
Shaking a leg and whatnot.
And I beg you, announce yourself. Don't just come and just peep from afar, because I wouldn't know.
No, but I don't mind peepers. Just don't tell me after the fact that you've been peeping. Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this information now. So about, I saw you last night, you look great. Well, I know. But I hate stuff like that. You know when you're somewhere and someone doesn't say hello to you, and then they want to come message you after, like, I saw you yesterday.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Okay.
So you should have said that. Why
You
didn't
should
you
have
just...
said. Okay, what do you want to do with this information now? But obviously, if you're shy, I do give grace for that. But if you're not shy, if you've been calling up in here, your tone and caps lock and whatnot. All right, got an appointment. See you all tomorrow. Goodbye.
Peace out, man.
Bye.
Later.